So my first guest is Kimberly Renee. As Russell said, she has this great program about providing food for those with food insecurity. So Kimberly, welcome to the show.
Hey, 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 Amber, how's it going?
I'm doing fine. First, I always like to ask, where are you right now?
So right now I am in the Northeast. It is cold outside. Very, very, very cold.
Now, where do you mean the Northeast?
So I hop between Philadelphia and New York.
All right, all right. Well, we're in Vermont, so we know how that was. But
Oh, definitely.
it was 65 degrees here on Christmas Day.
It was. It was so much, it was warm, but that was like on the heels of that snowstorm. So I feel like we earned it.
That's right. That's right. All right. So tell me about this might be vegan. Tell me about that.
Yes. So I actually created Might Be Vegan because I wanted to help people. I wanted to create a space that allowed people to feel comfortable and safe trying a vegan diet. Because I'm sure that you have met some vegans in your lifetime, and sometimes they can be a little judgmental.
You always know who the vegans are at a party.
Yeah, you do. You do. So I wanted to do something that was just a little that was fun and inviting and warm and challenge the idea of what vegan actually looked like. So I created that and I started that back in 2018 and it was first me going into people's homes, like preparing food for them. And then I realized one very important thing. I don't like standing on my feet all day. And I mean, I love cooking, but I don't want to do it all day. So I regrouped in 2019 and I said, okay, maybe we can turn this into something that I'm really good at, which is storytelling and marketing, because marketing is my background. And so I created a plant-based consultancy. And our first major project where we partnered with several brands is we created the largest vegan only tailgate in history, like period. We did it. And it happened at the Super Bowl in 2019 in Atlanta. It was incredible. We fed, I think, maybe 1,600 people like for free. It was amazing. It was amazing.
So how long have you had the vegan lifestyle?
Yeah. So I call myself plant-based because sometimes that word vegan can be a little like,
Okay.
so I go plant-based, but I have been, I guess, going on 4 years now.
Oh, how cool. What prompted the change?
Wow. So there's a few things that prompted the change. One of them is just like getting older and I had like a lot of extra weight that I wanted to kind of get off that just wouldn't move. So, I mean, I know I look probably like 17. They're like, how is she? Like, I'm not 17. I'm not 25. I'm a little bit older than that. But it started with just wanting to get rid of like just some extra weight at first. But then I started to understand what it meant to be a meat eater and starting to look at factory farms and how harmful they are to our environment and harmful to the neighbors of those factory farms. And so I could no longer in good conscience say that people were important to me and the environment was important to me if I continued to support that sort of cause. And so it's just kind of been a journey from there for me.
How interesting. So how have you developed this new program with the pandemic?
Oh my goodness. So back in April of this year, I was at my mom's house and I started seeing on the news how people of color were dying at 2 to 3 times the rate due to COVID complications.
Yeah.
And I said, how is this a thing? Like, what is going on? And when I looked into the reasons why, a lot of it had to do with pre-existing conditions. Some of those conditions were diet related. Now you couple that with the fact, I'm sure you saw this, that people were standing in the food pantry lines, the soup kitchens, just lines all around, the building and stuff. And it's like, so many people are hungry. And I wanted to do something, but I also didn't want to go outside because I mean, I was trying to keep myself safe.
A sensible girl. I like that.
So I'm like, I don't want to go outside. How can I do this from my house? And that's exactly what I did. I figured out a way to piggyback on existing systems, to piggyback on exactly the existing delivery systems, existing FedEx and UPS, and find companies that were already doing it. And I feel like I lost you. There you go, Amber. Hello.
Yeah. No. Russell gave you full stage there,
Hello.
center stage.
For the full story.
So how do people get a hold of you and how are you helping them?
Yes. So the way that we identify people in need is we work directly with case and social workers around the country. And so if you are watching and you're a case and social worker and you know someone, one of your clients who is in need, just reach out to us. You can email me at foodlove@mightbevegan.co, or you can just connect with me on Instagram at It's Kimberly Renee.
So what do you see in the future? What do you have any more projects coming
I
along?
do. I do. I would love to work with government agencies so that we can take our SNAP program, basically our food stamps program, so
Yeah.
that people can get access to like healthy prepared foods. Because I know sometimes going into the grocery store, especially right now, can be a little daunting for some people. And sometimes you can actually use your SNAP when you go into like Whole Foods. But what about those organizations that are like delivering healthy food that's already prepared? Why not be able to use food that way? Use your money in that way, because you're still eating. But you know, it's not necessarily prepared food that you're getting from the grocery store. So I want to do that. And I also want to start also delivering produce directly, because right now we just do prepared foods.
Well, fascinating, Kimberly. Thank you so much. And I think you might have an ear in the next administration if you have ideas like that. So
For
so
sure.
so make sure you contact Washington. Well, thank you so much, Kimberly. Happy New Year to you, and thank
Thank
you for your
you.
causes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And congrats on show number 41. Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, wasn't that fascinating? Vegan or plant-based sounds good to me. I have to check into that.